everyone. I'm JV Wong from People Ignite, and welcome to Ignited, where great people share great insights. I hope that you will like and subscribe our channel, Ignited with JV Wong. And yes, we are present on Spotify with podcast as well. Our topic for today is life changing. When I say life changing, it can surely change your insights, your points of view, and your life. The topic for today is ignited by coaching conversations. Napakaganda po ng usapin natin ngayon. At mas maganda sapagkat we will have our guest speaker who has credentials under her belt. And I'd like to share with you who she is. Our speaker for today is a leadership coach with ICF or International Coaching Federation credentials such as Associate Coach credential. She is a human capital consultant, a WIP or work in progress leader, a practitioner of human systems dynamics, which covers organizational effectiveness. She is a mentor, my friend, and a learning development partner. Let's please warmly welcome her forward, Coach Tina Sioson. Hi, Coach Tina.
Hi, JV. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ignited.
Of course. It is our joy. It is my honor to have you here. In fact, I hope this is not going to be the first and the last episode that we will have with you.
I'm game. I'm game for that.
I mentioned to our viewers and listeners that we have a life-changing topic for today, and that is about coaching conversations. Coach Tina, before we go straight to our 4 core questions, I have a life-changing question for you. Why is coaching conversation life-changing? Go ahead.
Because it transforms individuals. It really unleashes the better person in you. That's why it is really life-changing.
And I suppose, Coach Tina, that's the reason why when you encountered the discipline and lifestyle of coaching, you have become unstoppable.
Salamat. Thank you. Thank you for that. And you are part of that journey, JV Wong.
I remember that a few years ago, nagkita pa tayo. We met in a conference outside the country as we were trying to learn the ropes of coaching. And here you are now, Coach Tina. Congratulations to the credentials you've garnered so far as a learning practitioner in coaching.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Jay. Thank you for the vote of confidence.
And so I'm excited to go straight to our core question number 1. Ano ba ang coaching para kay Tina Sioson? What is coaching for you, Coach Tina? Go ahead.
I always respect the definition of International Coaching Federation, but let me define it from my own words. No? My advocacy is to simplify things. Coaching conversation or coaching to me, Tina Sioson, is having meaningful conversations. It's as simple as that. It's a meaningful conversation between 2 people. Let's dissect that, JV. Meaningful. Meaningful to me is being truly present with the other person. No? Really understanding the feelings that goes with the message of the person. To me, that's why it can become meaningful to them both. Now, the other word, having meaningful conversation. So the other part is conversation. Now, sinabi yun, the reason why I said that, JV, is it's a conversation of, it's curiously inquiring. It's curiously inquiring about the other person, not telling him or her what to do. It's ICF calls it thought-provoking. No? I find that big in terms of words. So I try to simplify it by saying it's curiously inquiring about the other person. No? Making sure that in that conversation, 80% of the airtime is with the coachee, not with the coach. No? And that 80% includes silence. That is so important to me. That silence is so sacred to me. Consequently, having meaningful conversations, JV, the person then gains insights that bring him, no, to gather enough courage, coming from that insight and take the next wise action. So insights will remain to be insights, realizations, aha moments. But the job of that meaningful conversation is to bring that insight into taking action. Between taking action and having an insight is actually the courage to take that action. Yun kasi yung, that's I think what is transformational about coaching, building that courage. And it's a journey. It's not a one-time thing that I'm okay, I'm transformed after talking to Coach JV. No, it's a continuous journey of empowered transformation and self-discovery.
Coach Tina, I am hearing three things in your answer what coaching is for you. The first one, it's truly about listening. The second one is in that listening is co-reflecting. And the third one is transformational action. At least my take on what you mentioned. And what was striking for me is when you said that coaching creates meaningful conversation. So for me, that's really a great point of view from Coach Tina Sioson. I'm excited to go to the next question now, which is how different is coaching with mentoring? And how can they complement one another?
They can actually complement, but there's a certain science behind it. Let me share with you first how I see mentoring. Mentoring is a partnership, just like coaching, no? But mentoring as a partnership is a partnership between a more seasoned talent, no, with a more junior talent. The intention of which is to be able to transfer that knowledge, skill, competence, no, that the more senior talent has, no, so that he or she can show how it can be done in the digital age, in the digital world such as where we are in right now. There's this concept then of reverse mentoring, diba? Wherein the digital natives are the one mentoring the digital migrants. So hindi lang one way siya, pwede rin. So this one is not about season in terms of experience. This is about season in terms of practice, in terms of familiarity with the digital world. So that's to me is mentoring. So how does that now and you ask me, how does it complement coaching, because we already have an understanding of coaching. From my experience, and I'll share with you briefly, no, I always start with mentoring. If a person engages me professionally, no, or pro bono, in terms of mentoring, I start mentoring the person, no, so that I can transfer something, whatever little nuggets of learning, competence, no, or attributes, attitude I have. Now, the key there is when do you pivot mentoring to coaching? Now, most of the mentees that I have met, no, for a while, they will learn already the competence, no. What is more, what takes time is their learning of confidence, no. So when we already know, we as mentors already know that this person has it, this person has it. That's the time that I pivot my technique, my approach to coaching. So I don't tell, I ask. So mentees usually ask the mentor, what if ganto, ma mentor? What is, what is the What can I do pag ganito, no? If things are this way. So that's where I pivot now because I know he has it, but he needs the confidence. So what do you think? What are your options? So you know the drill in terms of asking the questions when it comes to coaching. And then the person starts thinking through it and starts answering his own questions. Then that's where the competence, credibility, character is built. No? So it's about the confidence of the person.
Which means, Coach Tina, as you're sharing about the importance of confidence, you're assessing already a mentee's capacity
Mm-mm.
to be coached rather than to be mentored, right? So you said
Right.
initially you would wear the hat of a mentor as you may be the more experienced talent or person. And then in the process of conversation, you will be assessing, ready na kaya siya talaga to be coached? And
Yeah.
so you start asking,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yes,
Is that
and clearly I was engaged by those talents or that organization to mentor, not to coach. So
mm,
I was engaged as a mentor, no? So this person is a
yes.
mentee. But at a certain point in your relationship as mentor-mentee, no, the mentor will have to learn when to pivot that so that it's now the confidence building that happens. Because alam niya na, kailangan
Mhm.
niya lang, he only needed that boost, no? That he can really do it. He has it already.
Now, Coach Tina,
Yeah.
can you give tangible situations wherein it'll be good to deliberately mentor and probably a tangible situation that it is really for coaching opportunity?
Ah, oftentimes, let's say I'm an HR practitioner, no?
Mm-hmm.
So oftentimes, the talent naman knows if they would like to engage me or the organization would like to engage me as a mentor or as a coach, no? So that almost always there are two areas where organizations ask for mentorship. One is about HR. No, the other one
Yes.
is about leadership. The other
Okay.
one is about leadership. Then I would assess the situation and I would tell them, all right, we agree that it's a mentorship engagement that is best fit. But sometimes it is also our duty as providers of services to our clients to have the courage to tell them that actually it's more coaching that you need because the person has it. He
Mhm.
just needed to discover and unleash it. No? So that's a totally different point of view. The other question is, can a coaching be uh, can a coaching be transitioned to mentoring? Kasi that's the other way around, no? My clear answer there, JV, is try to keep it pure. Try to keep it pure. Meaning coaching, if the organization or the talent engage you for coaching, then keep it as coaching. No? Now, hindi maiiwasan. Sometimes the coachee would consult. Would consult. So
Yes.
they would consult. So let's not allow our coaching practice to be hijacked by mentoring. No? Kasi as mentors, you're already talking as a subject matter expert there. So if your coachee is consulting you about something or asking you very pointed question, address it outside of the coaching hour, address it outside of the coaching minute, and state clearly, I'm now wearing the hat of a mentor or an advisor. I'm taking off my hat as a coach. Then they know. No, so they don't confuse and we don't get hijacked by nagiging advising or mentoring yung coaching.
I love that. I super love that. It
Mm-mm.
is clearly defining the line between mentoring and coaching and mentoring, and keep it pure. Do not
Mm-mm.
allow that moment to be hijacked by mentoring, because you had been sought for an advice or you had been compelled to give a suggestion. My dear
Oo.
viewers and listeners, I hope you are enjoying this conversation, truly creating that specific and clear line between mentoring and coaching. Last, for this episode, one last question. So, given that you have a full heart for coaching, equal heart for mentoring as well, going back to coaching, what are the clear benefits of coaching, Coach Tina?
Mm, I've been a coachee myself, JV, and I am still a coachee, So I sought coaching from colleagues, from some other people that I look up to. So as a coachee, I have experience. I think I mentioned this earlier. It actually is transformational. It could transform you, no? uh, to look at things and confront things that is hindering you from being the best version of yourself, to look at your fears, no, and that's a job of the coach, no. He or she will trigger you with thought-provoking questions that would allow you to confront these things, no. So it's very transformational, and it really builds courage of heart on the part of the coach. It really builds the courage, because to face that, to answer those questions would be, it takes a lot of courage on the part of the person, a lot of humility on the part of the person, a lot of vulnerability on the part of the person. That's why I think the first benefit is it is transformational. um, it also is empowering to me. That's the second benefit. Empowering siya because coaching will push me to take the next wise action, no? And whatever action I take, whether that's huge enough to make a difference or small enough to keep me to my comfort zone, is 100% my choice. So it's very empowering. It's going to be my choice if I want to take that risk or keep to my comfort zone. The last benefit to me, based on my experience, is it is catalyzing, no? It catalyzes me, the coachee, to pay things forward. Because when you have seen and experienced something so beautiful, you cannot just contain that joy and abundance inside your heart. You would be compelled to pay things forward to other people. And this is why most organizations now are able to steer a coaching culture that they say, diba? Because leaders are now being cognizant of their role as leaders, as coaches. So JV, those are the three, no, benefits that I fully experience after being coached. It has transformed me, it has empowered me, and it has catalyzed me to pay things forward to other people that I come across with.
I like that. TEC. Transformational, empowering, and catalyzing. And for this episode, I would like to add, along with catalyzing, igniting.
Oh yes, I fully agree.
Coach Tina Sioson, maraming salamat. Thank you for your time, talent, and energy. To our listeners and viewers, hashtag Ask Tina Sioson. She is also present on YouTube. She has her own channel and she has her own set of subscribers. It's really such a great joy to be with her today. Coach Tina, a few messages before we say goodbye.
Actually, I only have one single message, JV, to your viewers, to our viewers. When a true coaching opportunity presents itself to us, because it will present itself to us, you would see, you would experience. Take the risk, trust the partnership. No? It's never an accident. Believe that it's never an accident. For the Creator have set your transformation in motion through coaching. JV, thank you for having me. Maraming salamat.
Transformational coaching conversation indeed to our listeners and viewers. Maraming salamat for tuning in to Ignited by Coaching Conversations. Again, we will appreciate if you'd like and subscribe to Ignited with JV Wong, both on YouTube channel and Spotify. God bless everyone and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.